So, hello everybody. Like, as I said before, this is going to be me and my think piece and my form of I have to vent about some stupid shit going on and I really have to do it. So, yeah, I'm really going to go all for it, I think. Because it's why are people doing this? So, that's the recent thing that Twitch came up with, which is we are enforcing, of course, also enforcing, which I don't really like this kind of language in here. We are enforcing a 100-hour storage limit across highlights and uploads starting April 19, 2025. Your channel is currently over this limit. And it really makes me wonder, what the fuck is wrong with Twitch CEOs? And the funniest part is that I wasn't really reading this thing, but someone I know read it, and it's not even a storage problem that they are enforcing this. And also, as I said, enforcing. Why are they even using this kind of language in here? I never been really picky about the language, but for me, this is a personal fucking attack because I'm going to show you something funny. This is me. And this is all the content I have on Twitch. It's 855 fucking hours of streams I saved. I know, I understand, people don't even watch it. I can understand it, especially me. Nobody watches my shit, of course. I don't even watch my shit, but here's the thing. I don't give a fuck if they want to favor shorts and clips and whatever. This is literally a death of long media form, in my opinion. Because why you cannot have your stuff saved? Literally, since the first time I started on Twitch, it was I started streaming on November 2017. It's almost 8 fucking years of my fucking content having to be purged because of what? Because they oh, less than 0.5% people actually watch that. Honestly, I kinda use that stuff. Anytime I am playing the game that I know is more obscure, I always check if anybody on Twitch even played it. I write the title, I check if anybody had even any highlights saved or anything, and it's that's been actually pretty helpful to me. And I think that other people also find it helpful. And it's I always write if I have any I don't know, montage or something of from my streams and stuff. I always say oh, you can watch the full thing on my Twitch channel. And literally since the first time I started streaming on Twitch, I was well, since I can save a lot of stuff, I'm going to just use it as my portfolio. Anybody can see anything. I have nothing to hide. I would even understand if they were enforcing it, because a lot of people can have some incriminating stuff in there or something. But clips are, I think clips are even worse. Don't we remember Asmongold and the clip out of context about inferior culture? Don't we remember that? It wasn't really that long ago, right? So here's the thing, why? Nobody, literally nobody asked about it. I am being literally enraged right now because look, I have 800 oh, okay, it's 822, but I have so much content in there, you know? And it's what the fuck? I already deleted 200 hours. Do you understand what is 200 hours? I'm actually going to do it. 822 hours, 2 days, okay? It's literally 34 days. Do you know what is 34 days? I have literally a full month with a couple of days of a content. And I'm not even counting the YouTube stuff or the videos I still have to yet release, or I had saved and stuff and whatever. I have literally fucking month worth of content, literally every single hour, 24, 24, 24. And it's I cannot even imagine how it's going to be for example, if somebody is like dead, if there is like there's a lot of streamers who died, who people really loved, and it's like their channels are still up, and it's like, what if they have like over 100 hours? The stuff that they had saved there are going to get like fucking deleted, and people are going to like, not have any more content of their beloved creator that died. This is one of the examples, like actually I know somebody who probably would like to, still sometimes reminiscent about his friend or something and like watch his older stuff, and it's like, why is this even happening? Or like, for example, look at the speedrun stuff. There is literally thousands and thousands, bajillions of videos of people beating their records, like people learning from like the previous, like, the streams being saved or like videos being saved of like somebody else's run. They learn, there's constantly a new like stuff coming up with like those like speedrun videos. Just somebody just like still like, discovering things, or like, even watching those videos and like seeing those little details, like how can you like even get through this game even faster. People literally use like this ancient content like from many years ago for their speedruns, or there is literally just like one or two videos of like a game that was speedrun, and then it's like somebody will think like, oh, it doesn't matter anymore that somebody speedrun it because there is no proof of that. We are literally like starting to like have lost media in stuff that are even recent, and it's like so fucking weird to me. Why? It's not even a storage thing. I know that I am rambling so much, but like, this is literally a fucking personal attack on me. I have to like delete 700 something hours to fucking please Twitch, And it's like, I don't understand it, and probably nobody ever will. Like, actually, I wonder, like, who fucking asked for that? I really want to see, like, one creator being like, oh, yeah, like, I don't care about my content, like, fucking delete it. I don't really think that, clips and shorts and whatever, like, short form videos are, like, fucking, useful at all. Because it's like, sometimes you have to, like, have a bigger context or something, or, like, a longer video. This is why stuff are being like televised. This is why it was thing, like, for example, with like, there's probably somewhere like saves like thousands upon thousands of like hours of like Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp thing, which is also like a probably very needed like thing, and it's like, all this stuff, like soon people will be like, oh, let's purge stuff on YouTube. That would be such a fucking good idea, right? I really don't understand it. Like, what's your problem, Twitch CEOs? Like, who the fuck asks about your fucking stupid changes? Because I don't want to believe that those all creators are like all for those stupid fucking ideas, Like, that's the thing. That's what I said. Like, shorts and clips aren't going to like fucking, be instead of like long form content, because it's like you can always take fucking something out of context, and it's like you can use that even more in bad way against somebody than you would use like a full fucking video full of proof and full of everything, no matter if it's like hours or like just 30 minutes, and it's like, this is really fucked up because I really thought that whenever I started Twitch, I really like thought that I can just like store my stuff there because that was the point. That's why it was made. And now it's like literally the whole point of like, highlighting your streams and letting people watch something later, There's no point in that. And you know what's the funniest part? Some people really rely on that. Some people are like, oh, I don't have a time whenever my favorite streamer is like streaming, so I'm going to like watch it later. I see a lot of people just like fucking doing it. I do it myself, It's so fucking funny because there's like some people I know that do it. And it's like they are always like good that I have like my stuff up because they can watch this later, Or even I use my own fucking streams whenever I fuck up something in a game. I can just like replay it because I literally just played. So I can use my own fucking stream for a, walkthrough. I know there's like thousands upon thousands of like walkthroughs of like Final Fantasy VII, but like I experienced that game a few years ago and I wanted to document my every second with this game. Like, why can't I? I literally make content for myself mostly, and like the whole point of me is just like, literally like I started to make content just to like break myself through, just to like start talking, just to like, do something, create something, even though it's not even a world changing, even if it's like nothing, even if it's not even an art, but I do it for myself. I did every single video for myself. I even uploaded like my boss fights in Donkey Kong for myself because I want to document that. It's like literally like my diary. I literally treat like fucking saving the content as my diary, like my fucking digital diary. And now somebody is fucking telling me to tear up the pages from my diary. And this is what I really don't fucking like, to be honest. It's really fucking bullshit, in my opinion, to be honest. And I really hope that there is more people who think like that. Like, for example, look at Asmongold. If not for like, some people saving his like fucking videos on YouTube, like I bet he would probably have like all of those like, highlights on his channel. And there's like thousands videos, worth of content, even though it's just like, reactions of a guy who, you might think he's right or not, it doesn't matter, but like there's literally so much fucking content that is going to get like deleted. And that's what I said, like that's what I mentioned. There's like stuff that people who are dead can't even like control, and it's like, who is going to like check that, and like which video gets deleted, which not. Like literally, like that's the funny part. This is also why I think piracy is like going really high up, because it's like you just have to like preserve this thing. This is the whole point of it, the preservation, that's why they probably came up with that in the first place, to make highlights. Because somebody was like, oh, like probably something happened live that was like really, really like cool and shit, and like, oh, let's save it, and it's like a little bit different than YouTube, and it's like, why are we now reverting back to fucking I don't know what? Like, why we are getting back into this? Like, what, we are trying to just like, erase everything for no reason? Like, I don't really see a point in that. If it's not a storage thing, then what's your real fucking point, Like, I would really like to know the real answer for that, really. And I am really like fucking outraged about that. Like, I normally probably wouldn't be making this video, but like I want to preserve my thoughts. And this is why I'm making the videos. This is why I'm making my content. This is why I record a lot of stuff. No matter if I even talked stupid shit on my streams. Like literally, now I am playing like Omicron game, And it's like, I fucking would like to save the gameplays, the walkthrough of this game, my live sessions of this game, but I can't, because first I have to get rid of so many fucking things, And it's like, how am I supposed to just like fucking function with something like this? Like, I don't like it. And it's like, from, I don't know why, but it's like one big fuck you from Twitch CEOs to all the people, I don't give a shit if it's like 0.5% people like actually watching that. Like, I actually think there's more people watching that, I actually think this is much more useful, But you don't even realize that. You have your algorithm, you have your like fucking, graphs and shit, but like, people are using this stuff. There's like a lot of stuff being re-uploaded to YouTube, but like YouTube is not always going to like let you have things saved, because it's like, like, for example, I play a lot of music on my streams. I use my Winamp player, which is literally an icebreaker for a lot of chatters, I had like a lot of people starting the conversation, being like, oh, you still use Winamp? Oh, that's cool. What are you listening? Oh shit, that music is sick. Oh, I remember using Winamp, And it's like, oh, cool, you are still using it. Like literally, but like I won't be able to even re-upload my streams to YouTube because all the music is going to get fucking, nuked by YouTube because of the DMCA and other bullshit, And it's like literally Twitch is the only place for me. I can just like have this saved. Some of the songs get muted, but like most of them don't. So it's like you can still like watch, by past streams perfectly fine from a few years ago, And it's like now I have to like fucking delete almost 8 years of my fucking work, of my fucking, spending time and doing those stuff. And this is why I am being mad. Like, honestly, fuck you, Twitch CEOs, for doing that. What's your fucking point? Maybe somebody should delete you. Yeah, I should really stop rambling right now because I am literally like fucking. Like I'm going to like fucking beat somebody up. But yeah, like I hope that was informative, and I hope that at some point somebody is going to like fight for that, because good that we still have like some time till April, but like yeah, that's a fucking April Fool's in my opinion. But yeah, I think that's enough from me now.